Welcome to our channel. Today, we're embarking on a journey into the realm of manual testing, a fundamental software testing approach that involves human intervention to validate the functionality, usability, and quality of a software application. Join us as we explore what manual testing entails, its significance in the software development lifecycle, and best practices for effective implementation. Let's get started. Introduction to manual testing. Definition: manual testing is a software testing technique that involves human testers executing test cases manually without the use of automation tools to validate the functionality, usability, and quality of a software application. Purpose: it aims to identify defects, inconsistencies, and usability issues that may affect the user experience and overall quality of the software. Key concepts of manual testing. Test cases, sets of instructions, steps, or procedures that define how to perform a specific test scenario or validate a particular aspect of the software. Test execution, the process of manually executing test cases, observing software behavior, recording test results, and reporting defects or issues. Exploratory testing, a dynamic, ad hoc testing approach where testers explore the software, identify potential issues, and validate functionality without predefined test cases. Types of manual testing. Functional testing validates the functional requirements of the software by testing its features, functionality, and behavior against specified criteria. Usability testing assesses the ease of use, user interface design, and overall user experience of the software from an end-user perspective. Regression testing ensures that recent changes or updates to the software have not introduced new defects or caused regression in existing functionality. Objectives of manual testing. Validate functionality, ensure that the software functions as intended and meets the specified requirements, user needs, and business objectives. Identify defects, detect and report defects, inconsistencies, and usability issues that may impact the user experience, functionality, or performance of the software. Ensure quality, ensure that the software meets quality standards, usability guidelines, and customer expectations for reliability, performance, and usability. Best practices for manual testing. Test planning, define test objectives, scenarios, and test cases based on functional requirements, user stories, and acceptance criteria. Test execution, execute test cases systematically, follow test procedures accurately, and record test results meticulously to ensure thorough test coverage and accurate reporting. Defect reporting, clearly document defects, including steps to reproduce expected behavior and observed behavior, to facilitate efficient defect resolution and communication with development teams. Collaboration, collaborate closely with development teams, product owners, and stakeholders to clarify requirements, validate functionality, and address issues effectively. Manual testing process. Test planning, define test objectives, scenarios, and test cases based on functional requirements, user stories, and acceptance criteria. Test design, design test cases covering various functional scenarios, edge cases, and user workflows to validate software functionality. Test execution, execute test cases manually, observe software behavior, record test results, and report defects or issues identified during testing. Defect reporting, document defects clearly and comprehensively, including steps to reproduce expected behavior and observed behavior, and communicate them to development teams for resolution. Test closure, review test results, analyze test coverage, and provide test reports to stakeholders, summarizing test findings, defects, and recommendations. Challenges in manual testing. Time-consuming. Manual testing can be time-consuming, especially for large or complex software applications, due to the need for human intervention and execution of test cases. Subjectivity. Manual testing relies on human judgment and interpretation, making it subjective and prone to biases or inconsistencies in test execution and evaluation. Resource-intensive. manual testing requires skilled testers with domain knowledge, expertise, and attention to detail, making it resource-intensive and potentially costly. Limited scalability. Manual testing may not be scalable for large-scale or repetitive testing efforts, leading to bottlenecks, delays, or limitations in test coverage. Conclusion. Manual testing remains a critical aspect of software testing, complementing automated testing approaches and providing valuable insights into software functionality, usability, and quality. By following best practices, collaborating closely with development teams, and leveraging manual testing techniques effectively, organizations can ensure the delivery of high-quality, reliable software that meets user needs and exceeds expectations. Stay tuned for more insights into software testing methodologies and best practices. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe our YouTube channel.